Thousand Sons and Ultramarines. Brothers once, now bitter foes. The Thousand Sons use their warp-fueled powers to slow the very passage of time and blunt the Ultramarine push. Their dogmatic adherence to the Codex Astartes as their only defense against the psychic onslaught, the Ultramarines burst free of their temporal shackles and rally to purge the field of the heretical Thousand Sons. 10,000 years of bad blood erupts on our battlefield today in this 40k in 40 minutes, Thousand Sons versus Ultramarines. Greetings 40k fans, your host JT the Voice here with a big-time spoiler alert. You ready? Okay. What if after your heroes charge off in Space Marine 2, you're left on cleanup duty? Today, Mubin and Tack face off in exactly that battle, post-Aurora device, post-portal, but definitely not post-action.
Because this is Space Marine 2 inspired, my list only contains either units and or weapons that you saw in the video game.
Tack's Space Marine 2 inspired Firestorm list consists of an Apothecary with some Hellblasters, a Blade Guard Ancient with some Blade Guard Vets, a Captain with the same Blade Guard Veterans, a Lieutenant also joining his squad of Hellblasters, an Assault Intercessor Squad, a Regular Intercessor Squad, a Drop Pod full of Infernal Marines that will start in Deep Strike Reserve, an Eliminator Squad, an Eradicator Squad, a Hammerfall Bunker affectionately known as the Dressing Room, an Infiltrator Squad, a Redemptor Dreadnought, and a Repulsor. The Infernus Squad in the drop pod can show up and do to the Thousand Sons what the Thousand Sons like to do to everybody else. Burninate the countryside. But don't sleep on the Redemptor Dread. He's still over 200 points, but he still absolutely wrecks face. This will be one heck of a tough nut to crack.
I have got a full force of Thousand Sons. We are here to hold the line and hold the center objective because it's worth big points if you're holding it at the end.
Mubin's Thousand Sons consists of an Exalted Sorcerer joining a 10-man Rubric squad, an Exalted Sorcerer on a Disc of Tzeentch with a 5-man Flamer squad, an Infernal Master joining a 5-man Flamer squad. He's got the Arcane Vortex enhancement, a Thousand Son Sorcerer with a 5-man Rubric Bolter squad with the Athenaean Scrolls, and a Terminator in Sorcerer armor with the Umbralefic Crystal. Mubin's also got 2 squads of Scarab Occult Terminators. He's got Rubric Marines with Flamers, more Rubric Marines with Flamers, Rubric Marines, big 10-man squad with bolt guns, and a 5-man squad again with bolt guns. He's also got 2 squads of Tzaangors, a Helbrute with plasma cannon and hammer, and a Helldrake which will start the game in hover mode. That Helbrute, as we've seen in the video game, can be absolutely devastating, but so can the Helldrake.
Playing Mubin is always a ton of fun. He loves the narrative stuff. This is a classic rivalry. I can't wait to throw down.
Today, we are doing a mission out of the Pariah Nexus Crusade book.
For this narrative-inspired battle, we're playing Outflank. Tack must set up at least 1/3 of his army in each of his deployment zones at the top right and bottom left, and Mubin will start with the first turn. He has to deploy everything in the middle of the table and cannot place any units into strategic reserve or reserve.
So we've got the center here, we've got a lockdown, and, well, Tack is on the corners and he's kind of trying to box me in. I don't like this.
Possibly some ritual, possibly a portal of some sort that the Ultramarines want to smash.
Scoring will be as follows. At the end of each command phase, a player whose turn it is scores 5 points for controlling 1 objective marker and 5 points for controlling more objective markers than their opponent. At the end of the battle, the player who controls the objective marker at the center of this battlefield will score 20 victory points. Today's episode is brought to you by our friends at Baron of Dice. We all love our Baron of Dice dice, and they make the best hand-swirled resin dice in the business. However, Baron of Dice is more than just dice. Not only do they have dice-related products like dice bags, tins, and trays, they have so much more. They have game mats, they have objective markers, they have stickers, they even have army cases and terrain. If you're looking for any of these products and more, look no further than Baron of Dice. Make sure to check out the link in the description below or go to baronofdice.com and use code PLAYON to save yourself a couple of bucks.
We were so inspired by Space Marine 2, we were having so much fun with the game that we wanted to play a narrative scenario using Thousand Sons, which is your favorite faction?
Oh yeah.
Versus my Ultramarines. This looked like one of the iconic battles within Space Marine 2, with the Thousand Sons kind of making this final stand versus the Ultramarines looking to eradicate the heretics. So we're here to stop the Thousand Sons, you're here to glowy circle things.
Burninate the countryside.
Okay, that.
The way we've got deployment set up, my job is to just sit there and make sure I hold the middle and keep you away from it.
As the Thousand Sons are the defenders in this mission, you get to go first.
Yay! I have to be very careful because I want to try and keep the center secure, but also start to pick away at some of Tack's units.
Good luck, Mubin.
Good luck, Tack. This is going to be an interesting turn one. Whee! Burninating countryside. I get a command point.
I also get a command point.
Straight into the shenanigans.
And at the top of the battle round, he's choosing Wrath of the Immaterium, which he's probably going to stay with all game. All psychic weapons will cause devastating wounds. That is going to be clutch into the Ultramarines. He gets 15 Cabal points, plus 1 from the Tzaangors, so 16 this turn, and scores 5 points for holding that objective.
It's time for the Mubin phase.
Looks like he's spreading out a bit here, but not too much. In a bit of a reversal of tactics, Mubin is doing the castling today. The Helbrute that I shall name Duatnek moves out.
I've moved into position. There's a lot of staging happening, but now means that if Tack starts to move forward, he's putting himself into a lot of threat ranges.
This is definitely more timid than I thought Mubin was going to be. I thought he was going to be a little bit more aggressive here and get at the flanks early and stop the advance. He's giving me a lot of room to move up. Because he moved the Rubric Marines in the middle, I would like to overwatch them.
Tack overwatches for free, and it is ineffective.
No killing Space Marines.
What? Why?
Start of shooting phase.
Shooting phase now, 5 Cabal points on Warp Surge to move those Tzaangors again and steal that objective away. 6 Cabal points on Echoes of the Warp to reduce the stratagem cost by 1 command point on that Sorcerer and his squad. They were the ones that were overwatched.
Start with the Helbrute. He can see the Redemptor and he's gonna shoot it.
What?
Plasma. Let's see if we can take some wounds off that Redemptor. I don't know.
I don't want to take the damage.
No, you don't. Do I take damage? Because it's hazardous. I do! Well then. So much for shooting you. Helbrute, that wasn't the way that was supposed to go. This unit of Terminators, they are just gonna fire into Mr. Dreadnought. Starting with the bolters first.
Dreadnought takes some more damage from the Scarab Occult Terminators.
I've just got my big Rubric squad left.
There's the free stratagem in Sorcered Infusion and a command point on Devastating Sorcery onto the Rubric's midboard, and he's chewing up that Hammerfall bunker, down to 9 wounds left.
The Space Marine dressing room is hurt, but still active. I need to change my clothes. I'm calling down a Hammerfall bunker.
It will forever be known as the dressing room now, isn't it?
Tack still sits to the command point at the end of that turn. Mubin has 5 points to Tack 0. Here we go, Tack turn 1.
The Ultramarines counterattack.
Oh boy.
I am going to oath a moment the Hell Turkey.
No, not the Hell Turkey.
Definitely the Hell Turkey.
Scores 5 points on primary this turn. Mubin's up to a command point, Tack's up to 2.
So your Hell Turkey will roast the Eliminators if they get too close. Okay, now I see why he's giving me all that room to move up. He has put Flamers with their eyes on every single access point, and if I twitch, I burn.
Repulsor moving into position to get some shots.
One of your Flamers, if it's 18-inch range, is in range. The other Flamers are not in range. If you proc Overwatch, it'll only be your character. Advance the Intercessors.
Intercessors move towards that objective. They'll be able to sticky it next turn.
I don't know if you really want to send infiltrators into a bunch of goats.
You underestimate the hubris of the Space Marine. I need to think long game. I need units to be available to me for that 5th battle round. All I need to do here is hold more objectives than Mubin throughout most of the game, and then storm that middle late game. We are at the end of the Moon phase.
Yep.
I do have a first turn deep strike. So drop pod is gonna land right here.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Infernal Marines drop in and hide as much as he can from the torrent flamers of the Thousand Suns.
Let's go into some shooting here.
Shooting phase now, Mubin spends 2 Cabal points on Weaver of Faith. That's going to give out a free reroll to save and Tack's shooting phase.
I'm going to start with the Eliminators. We're going to go into the Hell Turkey. Because they did not move, they do have heavy. And they also have marked the target.
Tack starts with his marked target, the Helldrake. He's also oathed it to no effect. Hammerfall splits fire, missiles to the Helldrake, bolters into the 10-man Rubric.
Here is the Head Bolter, right? Hit target.
4 ups.
There's 3 dead Rubric.
Infernal Marines that just landed.
Oh boy. 6s.
Okay.
Tzaangors lose 9, and 1 lone manbird goat fails the battle shock from the Infernal Marines.
3 of my infiltrators are going to shoot into that goat.
Oh, the infiltrators have finished him off.
He dies horribly.
Eradicators are going to just eradicate some goats over there. 2s.
6s. 3 dead, and it's going to be the 3 that aren't on the objective.
Repulsor splitting fire, big guns into the Helldrake, defensive array into the Rubrics.
Last talons. My oath the moment target, freeze.
5 up.
Hoo-yah! Oh.
10 wounds remaining.
Hunter Slayer, here we go. Hui.
Ooh.
Does wound.
Ooh, free reroll the wound thanks to the Sorcerer to save that Hunter Slayer, and it fails. 6 wounds left.
Now, here comes the defensive array.
3s.
2 more dead Rubrics plus a wound. That is 5 dead so far in that big squad.
The Redemptor Dreadnought now?
Redemptor splits fire now. Heavy onslaught Gatling into the Helldrake as well as the Icarus pod.
Nope, takes 2 damage.
Nice. I can deal with a rocket pod. Give me big.
Oh god, it is.
No!
No, that's a 2. So he's down to 2 wounds?
That was not the cast you down that I wanted.
Starbolters and Flamer manage 2 wounds off of a Terminator.
It's just that serious. Firing into your Marines up top.
Intercessors now, and a Rubric takes a wound.
Tack decided to not shoot the Helbrute at all. Interesting choice, but I have a feeling he's going to try and charge that Redemptor in there.
You ready for some charges?
Here comes the charge phase. Dreadnought charges the Helbrute. Success. Oh, it's just like the game.
I want your Helbrute dead. I'm going to spend a command point here going down to 1 on Tank Shock. Do I shock you to death?
1 dead.
I did 1 damage.
Blade Guard vets fail the charge. The Terminators, oh no.
We go into the fight phase.
I'm going to spend 2 Cabal points at the start of your fight phase.
Okay.
From the Sorcerer back here. And he's going to use Weaver of Fate. We are going to do everything we can to keep this Helbrute kicking.
Redemptor goes toe-to-toe with the Helbrute.
I've got a wizard overwatching him. He's good. He's got this.
Rerolling 2 of his saves, 1 with a Weaver of Fates and 1 with his command point, and it lives on a single wound.
He lives. He lives with a single wound, but he's still alive.
The Dreadnought takes nothing in return.
Tax managed to deny me hold more objectives, but I'm still going to hold objectives. Now it's time to punish him for moving up front and moving closer to that center.
I would be incredibly surprised if Mubin continues to be timid. Let's see Mubin return to his Yeet form. On to round 2.
I have a couple of things in the command phase to do. Exalted Sorcerer over here with the big brick of Rubrics. He gets to bring some bodyguards back. He's got this, he'll bring some back. Maybe if I get lucky, I get 2 of them back, not just 1. Give me 6. I take D3 mortal wounds.
Is that how that works?
Yep, for 2. Dude, were you reading the wrong page? Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to, so now I have battle shocks to take. Now this means I need to roll a battle shock test for this unit. Oh boy.
The Helbrute is battle shocked. The Exalted Sorcerer squad, who just melted those guys, at least they passed their battle shock. Mubin's got 17 Cabal points this turn, 5 points primary, it's 10-5.
And let's go into the Mubin phase. The Infernal Master is going to move, so the unit is moving, but it's just the Infernal Master reshuffling, so that now he has a big juicy target to Doombolt. Now it's just time to move everything out, push it forward, and start punishing Tack, and make sure to keep him as far away from this center as possible. These Rubrics are just going to shuffle a little bit. All right, last unit that I've got left to move, and it's going to be the Helldrake. It's risky, but I need to move him because I can take out those Eliminators if I can get him in range.
That Helldrake only has a couple wounds left, so I'm going to overwatch it here, hope to take it down. So I'm going to use a Hammerfall Bunker's special ability to overwatch for free.
No?
Oh, the Helldrake gets overwatched and it is gone. Gotta love a Hammerfall Bunker.
The Helldrake has gone down to a dressing room.
Start of shooting phase. I've got Cabal points, I've got targets. Let's do some shenanigans here.
Mubin spending 5 Cabal points here to warp surge the Terminators to out-objective control Tack on that objective. 7 Cabal points now for a Doombolt. That is 6 mortal wounds. He gets 1 refracted from the Helbrute's arcane knowledge amidst babbling insanity. He's back up to 6.
Apparently Doombolt still counts as a psychic attack, which means Burning Vengeance.
Tack responds with Burning Vengeance for 1 command point, dumps 20 overcharged plasma shots into the Terminators as the Hellblasters jump out and shoot.
I am going to hazardous everyone.
This could be bad.
3 Hellblasters died to hazardous, but 2 Terminators are dead. That's a heck of an exchange.
So the Hellblasters have changed. There is an FAQ out right now that states that you can only proc for the chapter if you are killed by an attack. With for the chapter, because it's based off of an attack, we're counting the Hellblasters attacking as an attack as well. We are going to play it for this game here as if the Hellblasters can still do for the chapter after they failed a hazardous roll. We are not the ultimate authority here on rules, however, this is what both myself, Mubin, and JT are comfortable with, so this is how we're going to play it for this game. Shoot again. They all shoot again.
Oh no. Okay. 4 ups.
Whoa.
One dies and another one takes a damage.
Mubin with Echoes of the Warp for 5 Cabal points.
The Exalted Sorcerer on desk, we're going to shoot the repulsor. So D6 for number of shots. Can I get it? Full 3 again.
Oh, 3, nice. 3 wounds remaining. It is hurting.
I'm going to go to the Wounded Terminator squad next. Terminator Sorcerer that's attached to the unit can pick a unit within 18 inches that's visible, and I can give my entire army reroll 1s to hit against it. For good measure, we're going to put it on the Dreadnought.
Oh.
It's time to put the wombo together. We are going to use Ensorcelled Infusion, and we're going to use Devastating Sorcery on the Terminators, and they are just going to unleash hell.
Oh, the repulsor goes down to all the psychic shenanigans.
Hey, Nick, can you come roll this dice for me?
I get to roll a dice?
Yep. Roll 6 for me, please.
Roll 6? Oh, no problem. Here you
Don't roll a 6. Oh. And there goes the repulsor. That is a big shooting platform that I no longer have access to.
And now it's bolters into the Redemptor Dread.
3s. 7 wounds remaining.
The other Terminator squad, because they don't really have any other targets, they're just dumping everything into the Redemptor. Bolters.
Good grief! The Redemptor is on 2 wounds left.
Man, and he has stripped some wounds off of the Redemptor as well. This is going badly.
So Bolters, Soul Reaper Cannon into the Hellblasters, rerolling everything.
Let's start with the guys in cover.
Yep.
Hellblasters have only taken a single wound so far.
Soul Reaper Cannon, 3s.
Oh, down goes one to a Soul Reaper. He does not shoot on death.
I'll take that as a win, even if it's 1 Hellblaster at a time. Only thing in range is the Infernal Master, and he's just gonna shoot at your
Hammerfall
dressing
marker.
room.
Okay.
And this is the good old Arcane Vortex, so 2d6.
Hammerfall gets Infernal Mastered, and down it goes. Bye-bye, dressing room.
I only got 1 charge I want to make. They're gonna charge the Redemptor. Let's take down that Dreadnought.
Charge face down when the Terminators charge the Redemptor Dreadnought. They are in.
If all goes well here, they kill the Dreadnought, and then they consolidate into Hellblasters, which cuts down on their shooting. I like this. This is a good plan. Let's go for it.
I am going to use the Captain's Rites of Battle.
Rites of Battle to heroically intervene with the Blade Guard. They're in.
Start the fight phase here, and I'm going to elect Shields of the Chapter for those Blade Guard vets. Going to try to keep them alive.
Splitting attacks here, both Sorcerers of the Dreadnought and the rest into the Blade Guard vets.
I'm gonna roll both the wizards together. 5.
So
He's good.
I blocked that.
5 or 6 to kill you.
Yes.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, the Dreadnought lives on a wound.
The Dreadnought still lives. Now he's gonna swing back into my Helbrute. I just need to keep him alive. Keep him alive.
Okay, just like in the video game, I'm going to take that Power Fist and I'm going to smash that Helbrute open.
I've got no way to try and save him this time other than making 2 4-ups.
Here we go. Please don't.
I rolled 2 6s!
Oh no!
He lives! That's it. That's how you stay alive, Helbrute. Yes! Now I gotta see how badly I bonk you back. Hammer time!
I need a 5. Huh.
Oh!
Yeah, I also got a 6.
Dreadnought and Helbrute are still alive. Okay. I see how this is.
We're going to start with the Blade Guard vets with their Mastercrafted Power Swords, all into your Terminators. Let's see how good these Power Swords are against those Terminators.
Blade Guard fight now. How many dead Terminators? Only 2.
That is the end of your turn. So that was brutal. I lost 2 vehicles.
And a turn sees moving up 10 to 5. Tax got 1 command point left, and Mubin is out.
I'm now in the thick of it,
You are now in the thick
and
of
it's
it.
dangerous.
It is dangerous. I go to 2 command points.
I go to 1.
Turn 2 for Tack, and Sorcerer on the desk, midboard with the Rubric Squad is getting oathed.
I'm guessing he's scared of those flamers and he wants them gone, because that is a wall of fire he does not want to walk into.
The Apothecary brings back a Hellblaster. All battle shocks are past this turn, and 5 points primary sees us to a draw.
Then we go into moving phase.
Infiltrators toe in on the objective on the right side.
I've gingerly moved up my Infernal Marines because I don't want to proc a major Overwatch from that Sorcerer.
Eradicators move up just out of Overwatch range.
That is it. That is all.
Shooting?
Shooting.
Shooting.
Because I'm going to use Immolation Protocols, and now my Flamers are devastating. And we are going to burn some dust.
33 dice, wounding on 3s, 6s are devastating. That's 23 saves and 3 devastating wounds. Down goes a squad. Sorcerer is down to 4 wounds, and he fails his battle shock test.
Immolation protocols hurt.
Intercessors now are going to fire into your Sorcerer.
Intercessors looking to take him down now, and they fail to do so. Only 3 wounds, 1 left.
I was hoping that they would shoot at him and not kill him because... Drop pod. Stormbolter. Please give me the 4.
3 up. Here are the 1.
Did he?
Yeah.
Drop
Pod of doom!
Here are 3 melted shots into the Rubric Marines. 2s.
5 ups. I make 1 fail 1.
1.
Redemptor Dreadnought now splitting fire. Stormbolters and Flamers into the Rubrics, kills an injured one. And it looks like he's gonna make the Helbrute Doatnek eat his Gatling cannon.
It's gonna hurt, because I'm piloting the Helbrute, but it's still so cool to see it happen.
4s. I just need 1 6 in here.
Yeah, I'm a 3!
There we go.
And he does! Helbrute down!
This is why I like to play Warhammer 40,000. It's about forging the narrative and making your imagination come to life.
Hellblasters now, Illusions of Tzeentch, keeping that unit midboard from being targeted outside of 18. Some serious firepower takes the remains of the 10-man Rubric out. Just an Exalted Sorcerer remain, and those in range of the center objective Rubrics manage to kill 3 of them.
Yes!
Ah, you still lose 1.
Bring more pain.
No.
One of them's failed his hazardous check, takes the unit down to just its sorcerers.
And the Hellblasters have done it. All the dirt in the center is gone. It's all cleaned up. It's just the sorcerers left. The Assault Intercessors over there are going to try a charge into your goats.
Would you kind of roll Snake Eyes?
What in the name of warp-fueled shenanigans is going on?
I have the power to control everyone else's dice, but mine.
You get to fight first.
Fight face down, Blade Guard get re-rolls to hit a 1s.
The Aspiring Sorcerer is gonna bonk the Dreadnought. The regular Sorcerer is going after the Blade Guard. The Aspiring's gonna go for glory, and he's gonna kill this Dreadnought.
Away he goes.
I'm gonna roll 6. Wizards!
Unfortunately, Mubin was red again on that call for the dice. He got his 6. The Dreadnought is dead.
Terminator Sorcerer. Into the Blade Guard now.
Terminator Sorcerer with 3 lethal hits. What in the name of sweet Fanny Adams is going on? 1 dead Blade Guard veteran.
And then Blade Guard's doing Blade Guard things.
4s.
The little wizard that took out the Dreadnought has been chopped to pieces horrendously. The Thousand Sun Sorcerer still lives.
Captain, oh my captain. Here we go.
Yeah. Yes, you do. 4 ups.
Nope.
We are gonna destine by fate and keep this Terminator Sorcerer alive. And he will live with a single wound.
Again, what's with the 1 wounds? That was bloody.
That was definitely a bloody turn too.
And around 2, and that was brutal. Everything is melting, and yet we're still tied.
Both of us are kind of reeling. Not a lot of assets left on both sides. We're gonna need to do a lot with very little.
Turn 3.
Start turn 3.
Mubin with the Umbralefic Crystal, seeing the Terminator Sorcerer go bye-bye.
I thought I had a chance of taking out this Terminator Sorcerer, but apparently he's out of here.
Only 9 Cabal points this turn, 10 primary points for Mubin. He's up 20 to 10.
And I've got to make this a bloody turn, otherwise I am about to get overwhelmed in the middle here. Let's get into the Mubin phase.
So Mubin is moving everything into the midboard here because he knows that center objective is worth 20 points. That's still a lot of angry flamer action there. It's gonna still be hard to crack that shell.
So anyways, I start blasting. I'm gonna start with the Infernal Master, spend 7 of my 9 Cabal points, going down to 2.
Doom Bolt! Blade Guard veteran goes down. Devastating sorcery now on the sorcerer with Fires of the Abyss. Devastating wounds. Full reroll the hit and wound. Oh boy, those Blade Guard. 6 saves and 3 devastating wounds. Only 2 left, and the Ancient and Captain.
So the only 2 in range from the Infernal Master squad are the Infernal Master and his Aspiring Sorcerer. 2d6.
Arcane Vortex now. Glimpse of Eternity flips one of those to a 6, and he's chewing that unit up. He's down to 1 wounded model plus the characters.
Will his Aspiring Sorcerer baby smite him out? 4. That's 2 more devastating wounds.
Sure.
Astral Blast from the Exalted Sorcerer into the Blade Guard, continuing on with the Blade Guard hate.
Okay.
Let's see what he can do.
So now I've got split units. So I will take it on the Ancient, who also has a 4-up.
Hooray!
Nope.
D3 for him,
Full 3. He has 1 wound remaining.
but there's still another D3 devastating coming through.
Oh, the Ancient is down. Captain's still okay.
So the Terminator squad that's over here is just going to shoot everything into the Hellblasters.
Terminators mowing down 2 Hellblasters, 2 dead, and both shoot back. Ruh-roh, Shaggy.
So we're gonna go for the Sorcerer.
Invul. He's down to 1.
And then these 2 die.
Terminators reach engagement range. Those Eliminators are in trouble.
Unfortunately, I am on the 2nd floor of that building with those Eliminators, so they're about to get charged by angry Terminators.
I'm just going to start with the Aspiring Sorcerer in that squad first.
I don't think so. 4+, which is not enough.
D3, 2 damage.
Okay, so you kill 1.
There are 4 Kopesh in that squad, so stabby stab. Just a bunch.
Eliminators are eliminated.
That is it for charging and fighting on my turn. We're running out of things, Stack.
We are. I'm going to gain a command point, going to 2.
I go to 1.
On attacks turn 3 now. Oath of Moment on the Infernal Master squad. 5 primary points for Tack. It's 20 to 15 for Mubin, and he sits on 2 Cabal points still. Oh, here comes Captain my Captain.
With Firestorm, I have assault weapons on everything, so we're just gonna advance everything, because I want that center for the end of the game. Advance the Intercessors here.
Intercessors advance to the mid-board. Eradicators advance a whopping 11 inches.
I'm advancing the Hellblasters.
Tack really trying to storm that center and get that 20 primary to end a game. Infiltrators also advance.
Start your shooting phase.
Shooting phase now. Infernal Master gets Weaver of Fates. He's going to get a free roll to save this phase.
All of my Hellblasters, and we are going to unload into his unit. They are going to supercharge.
Hellblasters unleash. Well, hell. They're laying some serious beats into that squad.
5-ups.
Wow, nice roll. Only 2 die, but 3 rubrics are still up.
5 hazardous tests here. Oh, I lost 1. Lieutenant, overcharging his plasma pistol. On a 2.
5 says no. 5 says no.
5 says no. Do I do. So another Hellblaster has died. So then he's going to shoot back. 2.
Can I get more 5s?
Okay, so 1 more dies.
So 1 more dies.
All the Intercessors now are going to fire in. I don't.
Intercessors finish off the rubrics, even with the Weaver of Fates reroll.
Now it's just the Infernal Master left, and I still have a couple tricks up my sleeve.
Now it's just the Infernal Master, and I've got Eradicators. We're going to melt them. Hitting on 3s.
I need 2 5-ups. I get neither. I've got Destined by Fate for 1 command point, and I've got Glimpse of Eternity, which is the Infernal Master's ability. I've got a 6 on a save, and I'm taking no damage. He still lives. So the Infernal Master lives, but I have no command points.
Now with the Soul Intercessors.
Yep.
Bolt pistols. 5 will go into the Infernal Master, and 5 will go into the goats.
Assault Intercessor split fire, 8 dead Manbird goats.
Okay, and then here we go into the Infernal Master.
Couple pistols into the Infernal Master, sees him to 2 wounds.
2 wounds is doable. And then now the Infiltrators are going to fire into the Infernal Master. On 4s.
Oh, the Infiltrators have put him down.
I got him! I'm feeling really good now about marching to the center of the map. We're going to go into charges.
Assault Intercessors looking to make minced manbird goat out of those Tzaangors.
Lucky and his shield. I am 7 inches away from the looks of it. Ooh.
Captain reaches the Athenaean scroll unit. This could be bad.
At the start of the fight phase, I'm going to go with the captain's finest hour. With the finest hour is a once per battle ability. I get an extra 3 attacks.
Oh boy.
And devastating wounds. Assault Intercessors are going to go to the goats. Mubin has decided to just Uber away those goats because there's no way they're surviving this many attacks.
Bye-bye, manbird goats. Ah, God.
Captain, oh my captain.
He's dead. The sorcerer himself.
And down they go.
Captain has done it, barely, but has done it. I have started to make my push to own the middle of the table, and
I don't have a whole lot left.
You've got 2 wizards and a Terminator squad. That being said, I've seen you do a lot of work with very little.
I don't know what's going to be left at the end of this coming turn. That was 3 turns of absolute carnage. As we head to turn 4, this is still close.
All right, start of my turn. I go up to a command point.
I go up to 3.
And then I've got battle shocks to take. Exalted Sorcerer.
Oh no! Exalted Sorcerer fails Battle Shock. So does his Terminator. Only 3 Cabal points for Mubin. 5 primary points sees him jump up to a 25 to 15 point lead.
I have very few models left, and I've got a lot of things to do. So these Terminators have been holding this objective for me, but they need to start moving forward. That is the only movement I'm gonna have.
I'm going to spend 1 command point.
Hellblaster's Overwatch, only 3 remain. He overcharges, Mubin makes a save, and a Hellblaster shoots on death. That is also saved.
Yep, that hurt a little bit, but it also hurt him back, so it's not the worst trade. Let's get into the shooting phase. Exalted Sorcerer, and he's gonna take his blast attack and just blast the Assault Intercessors.
Sure.
2 Assault Intercessors drop.
Terminator Sorcerer in the center.
Terminator Sorcerer marks the Hellblasters. All Thousand Suns are going to get reroll hit rolls of 1 into that squad.
And then he's going to smite backwards into Lucky.
Oh, he's taken Lux Cassinis down to 4 wounds.
And now for the Terminators. They're firing everything into the Hellblasters.
Terminators try to tear down the Hellblasters. Succeed! Apothecary takes a spillover, but both Hellblasters shoot back.
They're shooting back. And they're going for my Terminator Sorcerer.
Both of them target the Terminator Sorcerer in the mid-table. Down he goes!
So, mutual destruction as you requested.
It is mutually assured destruction.
Exalted Sorcerer just reaches the captain on the charge.
This is a brave little sorcerer here, going for Lux Cassinis, the captain.
Bonk stick goes bonk. Hitting on 2s, winning on 3s.
Oh boy! He has whiffed super hard. 3 misses. Attack command rerolls to save. Fails!
Can I get the 4? No. But I have a command point in my pocket for a reason.
Okay.
Gonna reroll the 2. Because I have 2 damage already. As long as I get a 3 up here, he's gone.
Yes!
No!
Yes!
He lives with 1 wound. How many times has something been left with 1 wound remaining now? This is insane.
Lux Cassinis, the captain,
Yep.
is going to stab back at the sorcerer.
I feel like at this point, he's just taking his shield and bashing him over the head with it. Like a steel chair.
Here comes the steel chair. Puny heretic.
From the top rope, the Exalted Sorcerer is out with the steel chair. Ba-ba-da-ba.
I shot a lot of Hellblasters in your turn.
You shot a lot on my turn. What is going on here?
25-15 at the end of Mubin's turn 4. This is starting to look grim. Oath of Moment on the Terminators, as that's all he's got left. Lux Cassinis, the captain, passes his battle shock. 10 points primary, ties us up at 25.
What we're going to do here is we're going to head into the movement phase. Those Terminators are still a threat. However, we are focused on winning this game. So it's all advances onto that center objective. I just want a lot of bodies there, so he can't win.
Assault Intercessors also advance. Eradicators, rinse and repeat. Infiltrators, this song is getting old. Everybody advancing, everybody advancing. That is, wow. I sound really good if you can't hear. Lieutenant Shadocles rushing the Terminators, risking the Overwatch.
Yeah, as he stumbles forward, though, I am going to Overwatch him.
Movements out of command points, takes a missile rack to the face, and he's dead! Oh, wow! The brave apothecary follows up. With luck, he's going to recover that gene seed, but way to let that guy take it in the face, apothecary. I like this guy.
Intercessors, and they're going to fire into your Terminators. Re-rolling.
3 3-ups. No, you ding one and you ding another one.
That's it.
That's it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
Cool.
And attack's turn, and it is 25 to 25 as we finish turn 4.
So we're heading into Mubin's turn, but there is no give up in the Thousand Suns. Those Terminators are coming for the center. Your turn 5, what can you do with 4 Terminators?
Mubin's gonna score 5 more points on primary. If Tack can flip the center objective, that is game. 1 Cabal point for Mubin, no battle shocks, and 30 to 25 his favor.
Devastating shenanigans will continue. Scarab, Occult, Terminators, it's your time to shine. We're gonna take this center back. It's all you. Get him.
Only 1 unit to move. Here it comes. Can this happen?
I don't really have a lot of good targets for shooting, so I'm just gonna shoot the apothecary. 4s.
He's gonna be fine. This is down to 3 wounds we're in.
And then the Hellfire Missile Rack.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 2 and he's gonna do it again. Yeah, look, there's a 5.
One more time.
Thanks, Tack. Do you want to spend a command point?
On a 5+?
I mean, it keeps him alive out of sheer spite.
I'm spending a command point. We're going for the command reel. Here is a spite save.
No. Ha! 8-inch charge.
Mubin really needs this charge to try and stop Tack, but he's got about as much chance as a Dark Angel in a Space Marine Meowd Hall.
No.
That's not 8 inches.
Command point.
Oh, he reaches with an 8.
The master plan here is to heroically intervene with the Assault Intercessors. I can base all of his Terminators that didn't base with the Captain. That's going to force them to fight the Assault Intercessors and not the Captain. How would you like to split your attacks?
1 Terminator's all I need.
Okay, you get 1 Terminator into Lux.
And then there's 2 other Kopesh going into the Assault Intercessors, and then the Bonk Stick going into the Assault Intercessors.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the hurt on the Assault Intercessors first.
Well, Mubin's got some extra targets now. How much damage can he do? Oh, wow! 7 dead Assault Intercessors, but the 1 wound Captain lives. It took Tack's last command point, but that is probably going to do it.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to fight with the Captain first. Oh, the moment.
Yep.
On 4s.
2 4-ups. Make 1, fail 1. Wounded 1 is dead.
And then here comes the chainswords.
Uh-oh.
3s. Give me more. I'm greedy.
3s. Kill another one.
I'll take it. We cannot stand the heretic to live.
No.
A few Terminators have gone down, but heading into my turn, it's just gonna be cleanup duty. All right, so we go into the command phase.
Yep.
Oath of Moment on that last Terminator squad. Tack passes all battle shocks, scores 10 points to go up to 35. Tack falls back, leaves the poor Terminators open to grenades.
Let's start the party off with a celebratory firework. Here's a present.
4 mortal wounds, 2 wounds left on the Inspiring Sorcerer, and finally the Eradicators do something. They eradicate that Sorcerer.
Vaporized.
And that, sir, is
Good
game.
game.
And a game sees Tack gain the 20 points for holding the middle, and that is our final 55 to 30. What a fantastic game, gentlemen. That was a lot of fun to watch.
The Thousand Suns have been wiped off the map. It is an Ultramarines victory.
This was a lot of fun. It was back and forth. It was bloody. It went right down to the end. Those Terminators tried, but they couldn't quite make it.
Thanks, Mubin. Thanks, Tack. You both played wonderfully. This was a lot of fun to watch. I personally loved the Helbrute taking an Onslaught Gatling cannon right to the Kistner. That was awesome.
Thank you very much, Mubin. That was a fantastic game. I had a lot of fun forging this narrative along with you.
Thank you, Tak, for the awesome game. Thank you all for watching. This was a ton of fun.
Special thanks again to this episode's sponsor, Baron of Dice. Remember, Baron of Dice is more than just dice. Make sure to check them out at baronofdice.com or follow the link in the description below.
We are also celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Still going strong, still love your support, and we've got a special treat coming up, so watch out for that.
And of course, as always, the biggest thank you to all of you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, the most happening 40K community around. Well, that's it from all of us here at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, until the next time you see us in the far-flung future of a grimdark universe, play on!